guys, and welcome back to another episode of Madder Customs, where this week we have something a little bit different. We've got Rob's Austin Healey on the channel this week. He's just picked this up from having a load of work done.
So yeah, this car belongs to my dad. It's a 1955 Austin Healey 100 BN2. It's quite unusual. The BM1 was the first model. They made those for about a year. I think these were only made for about 6 months. And then it went on to the 106, and they made quite a few of those. But this particular one's pretty rare. So it's a 2.8 litre inline 4-cylinder with a 4-speed manual gearbox with overdrive as well. And as Trav said, we just picked it up having a load of work done on it.
So literally just had a little scare, didn't we?
A little bit.
Just popped to the fuel station, just up the road from here. Guy literally next to us at the fuel stop was just like, excuse me, got a bit of a leak on the floor. It's like, thought it was fuel.
Well, I actually thought it was brake fluid because I've had a bit of a drama on brakes on this. We've had a whole new master, well, the whole brake system on this is brand new. So master cylinders, slave cylinders, and all the lines have been replaced on it. And my immediate thought was spongy, brakes are really spongy at the minute. And I thought, oh no.
Yeah. I was thinking, right, back to the garage.
That's it, back. Go get the trailer.
This is out then.
Go get the trailer, Trav. So, but it turned out it was just the rad was a little bit overfull and it was coming out of the overflow.
Yeah,
so
good.
That was all good.
So the plan with this is to eventually, one day, get this in the shop, and yeah, this is going to be undergoing a bit of paint work. We are going to take you guys around this thing now and have a little look at it. It does look really pretty sat here. I mean, it's a glorious day as well. Sun's out. Typical British weather as well, you know, raining in the morning, sunny in the afternoon. But no, it looks stunning just sat here, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. So this thing was painted, I think, back in the early 90s, and I'm pretty sure it was in cellulose, which is pretty old school. You love a bit of cellulose, don't you?
Man, I love cellulose. To be fair, I'd say this is probably 2K on here anyway.
Do you think? It's really soft.
Yeah.
When you get it with a
I'd
cloth,
say
it's just like red.
Cellulose isn't shiny, is it?
Is it not?
And this is reasonably shiny, isn't it?
It's really shiny, yeah.
But it looks good, doesn't it? Really.
Yeah.
I mean, you look up close.
Mate, I'll
you
see
can
if
pick faults in it.
I'll see if I can dig some pictures out when this thing, because when my dad he bought 3 of these, and basically he sold one immediately to fund the other 2, which he had restored, and you could literally see through from one side to the other. There was that much rot in it. So, what do you reckon, Trav? Paint-wise?
Well, mate, it wants full repaint, doesn't it?
You think?
I think it deserves it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
so where's the starting point?
Strip it out. Should we do it here? Do you reckon they're fine? Have you got any tools?
No, not on me.
Mate, full strip, back to bare metal, give it a repaint, keep it 2K. Yeah, just, it'll look nice, won't it?
Yeah.
Keep it the same colour.
Yeah, I love the colour.
There's no way we're changing the colour.
No,
That's
definitely
awesome,
not.
So the idea with this is to get this back to the workshop in the light bay and have a really good look around this thing under the lights back there. And yeah, we can give you guys a bit more of an in-depth look at the paint work. I mean, like I said, it looks really good sat here in the sunlight, doesn't it? Yeah? I was waiting for Rob to say something then. Mate, I'm absolutely loving this screen. Like, what is the crack with that?
Go fast screen, mate. So back in the 1950s, if you want your car to go quicker rather than tune it, you just drop the hood, drop the windscreen down. So basically, this is just
yeah. Where are your goggles? Where's your hard hat?
So actually, they raced this car, well, not this particular car, but they raced the Austin Healey had a, I'm pretty sure it's 100 that they raced at Le Mans,
oh, really?
And I'm guessing this is like a bit of a nod to the race cars that they used to have running around Le Mans.
Go faster glass.
But essentially, you could just pop it back up, and there's some locating pins down here which you can pop it into for normal driving.
So does this actually come off? Like,
I'm sure you can unbolt it all, but it's just designed to pivot around and just slot back into there.
That is a really cool touch, isn't it, to the car, that.
And then this just pivots up. And you've got Yeah, do you want to just make sure you can open and close the door properly first?
Well, mate, it's all a bit banter, isn't it? I didn't know. You see, this is all new to me.
It's all a bit of banter. All a bit of banter. Right, mate, so should we jump in, take this thing for a spin?
Is there a seatbelt?
Nah.
No seatbelt. There's like a grab handle.
that just come out? So as we were talking about earlier, my dad bought these cars. He bought 3 of these. He's just got 1 left. Restored 2 of them. Sold one about 15, 20 years ago. That was a 3000 6-cylinder Mark II, and kept 100. So my dad, he turned 80 earlier this year, and he's not in the best of health these days. And I really wanted to surprise him by getting that Healey back on the road. He doesn't know about it yet, and going out and getting some fish and chips with him later in the summer. So when he restored this, I was about 6 years old when he started, and I've got fond memories of just tinkering about in the garage with him. I think I used to attack all of his old rusty nuts and bolts with a file. In my mind, I was helping clean up the nuts and bolts for him on restoration. Reality is, I was just screwing up all of his threads. But that's the mindset of a 6-year-old for you. To be fair, not a lot's changed. A bit rude. So what is it like to drive a 60-odd-year-old Austin Healey? Well, without getting all Mac Watson car wowie on you, it is awesome. Steering is just so direct. Brakes are awful. The sound is amazing. This 4-cylinder engine has had a little bit of tuning on it. It's got the 100M cam in it, which just brings horsepower up to around about 100, which is something which weighs probably less than 1,000 kilos, is more than enough. Especially when you consider this thing's on leaf springs on the back. So it's a pretty bouncy ride at the best of times. No seat belts in it. The only safety mechanism really is grabbing hold of the steering wheel, and there's a grab handle down here. Other than that, safety was kind of a secondary thought back when these things were built. Oh. She's live!
Oh! Fucking hell!
Still recording here. Should we put this in the video?
To keep moving him. Oh dear. No, I'm good. Okay.
Oh, the brakes in this thing, pretty shocking. So, as we said earlier, we've had a whole new master cylinder and slave cylinders and pipes put on it. I don't know, for some reason, the guys are having a bit of an issue getting them led back up. And yeah, to get any sort of feel on the lever, you've got to pump it a couple of times, which when you want to slow down quickly isn't exactly what you want to be doing. But honestly, I could just drive this thing all day.
Right, see you in.
Oh, yeah.
Can you reverse that in?
I'll do the old granny manoeuvre. The smell of clutch.
Oh, can't find it.
Don't do no harm.
Right,
Right.
swing it round then. Come, done this more times than old soft Mick. Whoa! Hard on round the other way. Right, left hand down. Right hand down, sorry mate, I'm giving you wrong instructions, aren't I? That's never going to go on there.
You're not.
Nah, you'll never get on there, mate.
I did wonder.
You'll be right. That might fall off, that might not. Hey, you'll be alright, mate. Go on. And how's the drive?
Oh, just brings such a smile to your face. But you can't drive this car and not absolutely love it. So yeah, it's awesome to see it back on the road again.
Grabs a lot of attention as well, doesn't it? Like I noticed, like a lot of people like.
Well, it's
look at
unusual.
it
It's
and-
like a really,
yeah.
really cool colour as well, and it's just
Yeah.
really, really unusual.
Does
And I
stick
think the
out.
front end, it just looks like a someone grinning. Like me, basically, just grinning from ear to ear. So
it's really weird. It's quite reserved, isn't it?
yeah.
But it also has an aggressive look about it, like the louvers in the bonnet. Oh, yes. So we just tried to get this thing on the ramp in the shop to look at this thing under the light bay. Unfortunately, the exhaust system just sits too low on this thing, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And
it's never
just,
gonna go on
yeah,
there.
it's just not going to happen. So we're not going to be able to get it on the ramp for a look around this thing.
So hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been a little bit different and a little bit of fun.
Matt, I've enjoyed it. I love it.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to enjoy it this much.
No.
But genuinely, I really, really like it.
Mate, you won't be saying that when you're rubbing it down with 320, you won't.
I like that it's just the death trap. There's no seat belts or airbags. There's like a grab handle. You got the wind in your face. You're shitting yourself.
Yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you keep onto our socials on Instagram and Facebook. Give the video a like and a share if you can. We'll see you guys on the next video.